Hi everyone, I'm with the VetSnap team, and as we approach the end of the year, a lot of veterinary teams are asking us the same question. What do we need to do to wrap up controlled substance compliance the right way at the end of the year? Today, we're going to be giving you a quick preview of essential tasks that clinics are tackling right now. But if you want a full walkthrough, we've got a fabulous free virtual webinar coming up with Cass, an LVT and compliance expert, on December 11th, who's going to cover everything in detail. So one of the biggest year-end steps is going to be a physical count of your controlled substances. Complete, accurate inventory helps you start that new year fresh and aligned with your compliance expectations. Remember, needs to be signed off by 2 people, one of them being your DEA registrant, as long as that is your biennial inventory count. Other big focus right now is getting your paperwork organized before January hits. This includes things like starting new folders for next year's invoices, separating out those invoices by schedule, making sure that our expired drug documentation is in order, and ensuring that all those DEA forms, 222s, 41s, 106s, are all stored properly. We're just scratching the surface here, but if this is the perfect time to get everything tidied up and begin the year on solid footing. Year-end is also the best time to review your controlled substance SOPs. We don't need to be rewriting everything from scratch, just confirming that your policies reflect what's actually happening in your practice and that they're lining up with our state and federal regulations. This is one of those areas that clinics often forget until an audit or surprise inspection. Finally, a lot of practices use this end-of-year time to decide whether they want to continue with paper logs or transition to something digital. Digital systems help with automating reconciliation and reducing human error, something that we care a lot about here at VetSnap. If you haven't taken a look at VetSnap before, now is the perfect time to fetch a demo at vetsnap.com to learn more about how our digital DEA compliance solution is customized just for you and saves veterinary practices hours every single week. This is really just a glimpse of what clinics should be thinking about right now, but if you want to dive into that full step-by-step physical counts, record keeping, forms, policies, and how to get yourself set up for a smooth January, as well as get your own end-of-year checklist to use in your practice, make sure to join VetSnap's free educational webinar presented by Cass on December 11th. She's going to dive deeper into the checklist, the legal requirements, and practical tips from real hospital workflows. You definitely don't want to miss it. We'll see you there. Bye.